Because you are an authentic being and an authentic soul, you are bound to threaten and intimidate those who do not have an authentic being and soul. This collective, I feel like, has been internalizing some projections, has been feeling like a little bit of an outcast. I don't know what the situation is for you, but Spirit is reminding you that there is a price for everything in this life. And once you start to ascend, once you start to see beyond the veil, once you start to really solidify who you are as a person and stand in your sovereignty and your own personalization, you are going to trigger everyone who is wearing a mask. You are going to trigger everyone who is pretending to be something or someone that they are not. And that has nothing to do with your character and everything to do with the fact that they are not standing in their sovereignty and their authenticity, and they are projecting onto you that you are. So Spirit, let's pull a few cards for this collective and see what messages they need to hear at the current moment. But again, Spirit's saying let's not diminish our light because of people, okay? We have Cancer, protection, waning, give us gratitude, and Jupiter, luck, okay? I love that I'm recording this on a Wednesday too. Thursday is Jupiter day, if you didn't know. So you have this natural protection about you, okay? You could have Cancer in your big three, you could have water in your big three, but the thing I'm really, really getting called into is this evil eye crystal. Okay, you are naturally protected, okay? And I'm talking to someone who stays on top of their protection, who does extra means of protection, but I'm hearing too, because of your intuitive gifts, you have to be protected because of it. Okay, a lot of your authenticity comes from your spirituality, comes from your spiritual gifts, comes from your ability to express yourself. And a lot of people, I just feel like there's this misconception around you where you are kind of given handouts or you don't work hard for what you're given, but you quite literally are so grateful for everything that you are gifted, everything that you will continue to be gifted. And because of that, why wouldn't the universe work with you on that frequency and that flow? You know, and you have these people who are down and pessimistic about their current situations, don't believe that certain things can happen to them, that things can look up. Literally the sun. You have this embodiment of positivity, of moving in a forward direction. Literally, the Aquarius individuality card, as a motorcycle starts up and my clock hits 5:55. People are so scared because you are exactly who you say you are, how you present yourself. Again, you look at the glass half full rather than half empty. And other people can't see it that way, but then again, they wonder why their life is in the way that it is. And so this sun is a surplus of energy that everybody has access to. Everybody has the ability to stand in their sovereignty. Everybody has the ability to stand in their own self. And so when people are jealous, envious, are hateful, are bitter towards you, it's really that they are bitter towards themselves for not taking the necessary steps and precautions to live the life that you're living. Okay, you are not meant to start to diminish your light for anyone or anything. You're not supposed to feel guilty for basking in the rays of the sun and dancing around and having fun with yourself, because you know truly what it means to step into your sovereignty. You know what it means to unveil all of the layers, to see what's really yours, to see what's not yours, to figure out who you truly are as a person to your core. And again, I just want to remind you, everybody has that ability. And so there should be no reason why these people would take it out on you, would be frustrated, would be envious. It doesn't make sense. It's because there is so much work involved that they do not want to do. But you are so beautiful and magnetizing. And again, the main thing that's coming through is your individuality is going to scare people. Your multi-dimensionality is going to scare people. You don't subscribe to one persona, one personality trait, one group, one characteristic. You like what you like, you listen to what you listen to, you speak how you speak, you think freely. And those who are wearing masks, those who are being controlled, it's more jealousy and envy than anything. But again, it's like we all have access to this, so there's no reason to have that. They want me to go ahead and pull some tarot cards while I'm at it. So Spirit, what messages do we have for this authentic individual? We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out in the cross position, the Lovers in the reversal, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Wands in the reversal. I think a big message coming through again is like, we're not supposed to be caring about how other people see us. Okay? You have chosen to remove yourself from conflict. You've chosen to remove the masks. You've chosen to remove anything that wasn't serving you and to step into your highest version self. And because of that, you have been celebrated, you have been recognized, you've been really, really, really just basking, again, that sun card from earlier. You've been taking in the joys, taking in the wins, taking in all of that goodness. But you have to remind yourself that when you try to do things for other people, you can't be in your Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so these people who are trying to get you to fit in a certain way, these people that are trying to drag you back down to a certain path, don't let them do it. Okay? Don't let them do it. The King of Swords, be blunt, be ruthless, be bold. Like, you have taken so long to be able to have a peaceful environment, and you deserve to protect that peace. You deserve to get a little bit loud, to get a little bit abrasive when people are trying to come in the way of that, okay? Because inauthentic souls are always going to be triggered by authentic souls. You existing, you walking around, you posting what you want to, you're going to trigger people by nature, and it's not because you're trying to. In fact, you don't care for that. Again, you've dissolved the conflict. You've removed yourself from the lower toxic vibrations, but that doesn't mean those people don't still exist on those levels. And they won't see you at a higher level and be jealous, be envious, be annoyed that somehow you got there. And they want to take your place, but they don't want to do the work. So don't knock yourself out of a spot that you have put so much work into. Don't make yourself feel guilty. Like, I think the further you go along this path, the lonelier it is, because you start to realize just how ungrounded, unattached, just dissociated individuals are walking this planet. And so, again, it can be natural to want to go with the crowd, but you have worked so hard to get out of that crowd. You have worked so hard to stand into your sovereignty, to find out who you truly are. And again, we're not going to be changing that for anyone or anything, but especially because some people are getting triggered by it. If people are getting triggered by you in your presence, that means they have not done the work necessary to be in your energy and your presence. So just kindly remove yourself from those situations and those groups. Again, they have the full ability to do what you did. They have the full ability to find themselves, to step into their sovereignty, and to remain powerful in it. It's not your job to do. It's not your task to do. You can be the simple embodiment and example of it and not have to help others, especially those who don't want to go along that path and want to be envious of you for taking it. No, you're too powerful for that, babe.